Welcome to BGP Music Live.
It's Andrew Neufield from Comeback Kid. You're listening to BGP Music Live. Yeah. We're on YouTube, I believe. I just discovered that this is a video interview, so here we are. And yeah.
Can you introduce the band for those who don't know the band?
Comeback Kid is a Canadian band. We started in Winnipeg, and I'm in Toronto. 3 guys live in Vancouver. And we are a hardcore band, punk rock hardcore. We've been around for about 20 years. And we just started touring again since the pandemic, so it's been fun.
Do you plan something for your 20 years of scene?
We tried to, but then the pandemic happened. So all our tours were canceled in 2020. That was our 20-year anniversary.
Okay. How do you deal with COVID in Canada?
How did I deal with it? I started working in film and started driving for movies. I'd either do like the night truck moves, or I would drive cast and crew because they would still film movies during COVID. So that's what I did personally. Another band member did Uber Eats. And also we actually we wrote and recorded a record, which is coming out right away. But that's what we spent most of our time musically on, is just being in the studio and recording. And we met up a few times because we live in different cities. So we met up a few times in Winnipeg, recorded, wrote there. And our new record, Heavy Steps, is coming out this January. And we already have 2 singles out right now. So it's moving fast.
Very cool. So what do you think about the Centennial plague in Canada?
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. It's horrible, man. I mean, I think that fentanyl is all over the place when people are fucking with cocaine. You know, I don't really know the ins and outs of it too much, but I think it's pretty dangerous. And if people are able to test their drugs, probably that's the best. That's the best move. I know there's a lot of options for that now. So, but yeah, it's pretty dangerous stuff.
What was the mood for this album? You had the COVID, you had your work by day?
Okay. It's just about moving forward and sometimes feeling like, you know, there's been times when we've made choices in our lives, or I've made choices in my life, and, you know, how easily the floor could have fallen under me, but I'm kind of charging ahead pretty fast at times. And that's what that song Heavy Steps in particular is about. It's a kind of a come test me kind of moment, you know. It's a yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
Okay. How do you compose for this album? Do you always think live?
We've been able to play one of the songs live, and it's been going really, really good. The title track, Heavy Steps, that we just released. But the album's not out till January, right? So we only have 2 songs out right now. So I can't wait to play the songs live.
And how do you compose for this album?
I'm sorry?
How do you compose for this album?
What do I compare of this album?
Compose, music.
What do how do I compose?
Yes.
Or what do I compose?
Yes. Oh.
How? We would just write at home. Like, I'm in Toronto, Stu's in Vancouver, Jeremy's in Winnipeg. So we would just like record on this very computer that I'm using right now. I would play some riffs into there. And actually I had a mic set up at my house. And so Stu would send me some tracks and I would record in my room and send him back some stuff. But it's always done like remotely. We were all like in our own cities. And then we would come up with a few songs and then come together to Winnipeg to actually like kind of jam it out in person and write in person. And so it probably took like 2 or 3 writing sessions over about 6 months, 7 to 8 months. worth of writing, and then we recorded in about a couple guitars and bass and drums in one room, that I'd be doing vocals in another room at the same time. So we're all cylinders are on deck on that one.
Okay. And what are the topic of this album?
I kind of explained it to you with Heavy Steps. That's kind of, you know, it's just a lot of desperate feeling, and a lot of like kind of just looking towards the future with hopefully like optimism, but almost kind of clawing our way through and kind of trying to get there. I think that's kind of a nice simplistic way of putting it.
Okay. And how did you came to collaborate with Joe Duplantier? For
we asked him, and he said yes. One of our guitar players knows his like sound guy, so yeah, we just asked, and we talked on the phone. Hey, I guess he likes Comeback Kid a little bit. We're big fans though of Gojira.
And you do some vocals or some guitar?
He did some vocals. It's coming out December 3rd.
And how was it to collaborate for this record with John Paul Peters?
It was great, man. He did our first record, Turn It Around. So yeah, I mean, he was in Winnipeg, and that's where we had to record. And he's an old friend of ours. He's been around with the band for a long time. So it was quite a cool dynamic, because I really trust him as far as his musical sensibilities, and he's always pretty on it as far as timing and tuning and the feel of a song goes. So he's someone that we can kind of trust when we're tracking our music, to not let anything slide.
Okay. Face the fire make me think about anti-flag inspiration, kind of.
I don't think it sounds like Anti-Flag. Not to me.
No, just your tone, your vocal tone.
Yeah, yeah. I could see. It's punk rock, right? So sometimes it kind of sounds like other shit.
Stand Still, is it about lockdown?
London?
Lockdown.
London, the city?
No, lockdown.
Lockdown?
Yeah.
Fuck, I haven't even thought about that song in a while. Because see, all these songs that you're asking about, they're not even out yet. This comes out in January, you know? So hopefully this won't get released before that, but because people won't know what we're talking about. But Stand Still. What are the lyrics for Stand Still? Tied up by two extremes. I don't know. I gotta revisit it. I haven't thought about that song in like 3 months.
Can you tell me more about the cover art, the street art piece for the cover?
Yeah, that's by this guy Luciano. He's a tattoo artist from Mexico, and he lives in Barcelona. His Instagram is I'll just type it out for you. Luciano. You can put it on the screen or whatever. But yeah, he's one of my favorite tattoo artists. And I just sent him the lyrics to the song and some of the imagery in the songs. And I sent him some of the rough demos, and that's what he came up with. I'm really happy that I did it really colorful, and he painted it by hand, so I was stoked on it.
So he did it in the wall of paper?
He did it on paper, yeah. He painted it.
Very nice piece.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Thank you.
So in French, the clip of Noisy Way Out is rated 18 plus. Why? It's strange.
What is it?
Your clip.
Oh, 18 plus?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's stupid. It's fucked up, man. I guess like maybe even the label put it like that because they were scared that YouTube would like flag it because it has some like violence in it, has some blood and stuff like that. So they had to make it 18 plus. It's stupid. It's paranoid about that stuff, and we'll make if there's any blood or gore in a video, they'll make it 18 plus.
I see just a fun video running few hours and no blood. So. What? And
yeah.
Your clip about the clip of Heavy Steps. It's a huge birthday party. It's my dream, childhood dream, you know.
Oh yeah. We need to do another. We need to get hired out for birthday parties now. If they pay the money, it will come.
Nice. So you have a pre-order for your album, some vinyl and other.
Yeah. Yeah, vinyl and yeah, we got a pre-order. It's coming out January 21st. So there's not many vinyl left. So get that fucking vinyl, you know. Lots of different colors too.
Cool. You really hit the Europe and UK in January?
Yeah. We are. We're coming with Be Well, Devil in Me, and Scowl, and we're gonna be coming through Europe. I mean, I hear that it's kind of still sketchy out there, and it might be. I hope it happens. You know, it's gonna be in 2 months, so I hope that happens. I hope that they're allowed shows. And then in France, in Paris, we'll play the CBGBs of Paris. Jeebus, right?
Yes.
That place fucking rules. Yeah, man, I can't wait.
And how is your French audience, public?
Oh, in Quebec, it's been better than like ever lately. Actually, I spent some time in Quebec during the pandemic because I produced a band called Boundaries on EP for them. And so I was spending some time in Quebec, and then we did a bunch of shows in Quebec, and it's been amazing there. I think it's kind of like becoming more of a home away from home for us being in Quebec in Canada. But and even like, you know, festivals like Extreme Fest and Hellfest in France, I think it really is kind of like helped out our band for the club shows in France, and just, you know, French Canada, French, just the festivals in French Canada as well. So it's been, we enjoy it. And you know what French people like? They like good lights. They love the lights, and they love good sound design. The clubs in France always have the best lights and sound.
And Gibus is a special place.
It's a what?
Gibus.
Yeah.
Your Paris show. It's a special place.
It's a special place. It's the CBGBs of Paris, man.
I see. Do you read comics like Spawn or others?
Nah. No. Do you?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you will release a new clip?
December 3rd, I was saying before, with Joe from Gojira. The song will be called Crossed. And we'll have a new video for it and the song and stuff.
Nice. I leave you the word for the Are you pleased to come back, or are you a few months before your tour?
One more time?
Oh
no, I'm excited. I'm pleased. Yeah, that's all I want to do. I want to play shows. I'm ready. That's why all our shows right now are in America, because I know it's not going to get canceled. So we'll play wherever they let us play right now.
Cool. I leave you the word for the end of the interview.
Dude, thank you for having me. Sorry about your internet disruptions. Yeah, cheers, man. Appreciate it.
See you in Paris.
Heavy steps, January 21st.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
See you. Bye.